Welcome back to the Eros channel, your go-to guide for all things love. So guys, you're having a drink at your favorite bar, and a few seats away, a really cute girl glances over, makes eye contact, then quickly turns away and flips her hair. Now you know what that means. Or do you? Was the combination of the hair flip with the eye contact a good thing? Or did you read somewhere that one cancels out the other and now you're back at neutral? Ah, the wonderful world of dating. But don't be discouraged, you're not alone. Research shows that us guys are pretty good at displaying nonverbal cues, but we're not so great at interpreting them. And with 70 to 90% of all communication being nonverbal, it's essential that you learn the signs that a girl is into you. Now, if your girl is only displaying one of these signs on its own, then you still have a little more detective work to do. But if she's showing most or all of them, we're pretty sure that you're on her radar. So let's get started. Number 1, she touches you. Every woman has a different style and timeline for flirting, but even the shyest and most reserved will eventually incorporate physical touching into their repertoire, if they are into you. On the other hand, a woman who has no attraction to you is highly unlikely to touch you in any manner. The icebreaker will usually be grabbing your forearm during a conversation, placing their hand on your back to get your attention, or even a playful punch or push. In case you've downplayed this type of touching before, several studies have linked simple touching between the opposite sexes with significantly elevated heart rates and increased desire, especially when coupled with eye contact. Number 3, she laughs at your jokes. Comedy is subjective, especially if there's feelings involved. You could be dominating the crowd like Dave Chappelle, but if she's not into you, in her eyes, your routine might be the likes of Fozzie Bear.
Waka waka, oh boy, you are a natural. Here's one more.
A girl who is interested will make it obvious to you that she thinks you're hilarious, and her laugh will either be a bit exaggerated or it'll be the cutest scripted giggle that she can give. On a side note, make sure you continue to put effort into your jokes if you want to keep her laughing. You don't want to fall into the trap of overestimating your humor since she's laughing at everything you say. Number 4, she tries to make you jealous. This is probably the most misinterpreted sign that women give off when they're into you. And in reality, you can't blame us for allowing it to go over our heads. You like a girl and constantly see her talking to other guys while you're present. She cracks up at their jokes, makes exaggerated reactions to their stories, and she even brings them up in conversation with you. Immediately in our minds, we tell ourselves that she's into one of those other guys, or she's just a flirt, or she's just not interested in me. But why is it you're always around when she does these things? Drum roll, please. It's because she's only doing them when you're around. Even mature, intelligent, and put-together women revert back to these tactics that we all used when we were younger. She is trying to incite jealousy in you, so you make a move, and she is testing you to see how you react to the attention she is giving other guys. Number 5, she's hot and cold. A lot of us guys immediately stop pursuing women when we get any signal that she's not interested. That's why this sign is so important to be aware of. If not, you might give up without knowing you were almost at the end zone. The scenario is so commonplace. You're talking to a girl and you can't even believe how good it's going. She's laughing at all your jokes, closing in on the gap between you, and staring deep into your eyes. The next day, you see her and she gives you a nod and a smile and moves right on past you. Don't fall for it. Unless this goes on indefinitely, of course, or she tells you straight out that she's not interested, don't give up. The most likely scenario is that she's playing hard to get and putting the ball in your court. She wants to gauge how interested you are, and if it's enough for you to make a move. So approach her and do exactly what you were doing the day before. You might be surprised how quickly she'll show interest again. Number 6. She reaches out. Even though this sign might temporarily fade in and out during the hot and cold tactic, a girl who is into you will ultimately reach out. Whether it's a call, text, DM, or just showing up at a place she knew you would be at, she will not be able to resist. And don't play coy. If you like her and she contacts you, respond within a reasonable amount of time or immediately. You don't want to give her mixed signals. I know. Why can they do it? Well, you could take a chance if you like, but she might move on just like men do while you're playing hard to get. Gentlemen, we've reached the end of our list. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and subscribe by hitting the button on the bottom right-hand corner of the video. Also, we would love to hear your comments about this video and any other signs you have experienced yourself. Thanks so much for tuning into the Eros channel. And as always, remember to love yourself first.